Welcome back to episode 1 of the final segment in our I Don't Need No Stinkin' Realtor series. Today, we're diving into satisfying the final nitty-gritty details of your purchase and sales agreement and any negotiations you made along the way in episode 1 of Fulfilling Contingencies and Expectations Through Closing. Let's start with the inspection contingency. If your negotiations and offer included home inspection repair requests, then any items mutually agreed to should have been listed on an addendum that was signed by both you and the seller. You're going to be asked to sign a document stating that you are satisfied with any repairs that were made at closing. So make sure you ask for proof that the work was completed and be prepared to inspect the work if possible. Next up, your appraisal contingency. If you're using a mortgage for your home purchase, then your mortgage lender likely required an appraisal to be completed. That appraisal needs to be returned, reviewed, and accepted by your mortgage lender before they'll let you sign on the dotted line. Now, depending on the type of mortgage you're using, the appraiser may have certain requirements. For example, verifying the home's heat works, that there is running hot water, and a functioning cooking source. If it's obvious that extensive work has recently been completed to the home, the appraiser may also require confirmation that permits were applied for and closed with the town appropriately. Any and all appraisal contingencies must be met if you want to be approved for your mortgage loan and get to the closing table. So make sure you're in tight communication with your mortgage loan officer and get to work on these the second they come up. If you used a standard Rhode Island Association of Realtors purchase and sales agreement, then you'll have your clear and marketable title contingency. Clear and marketable title means that the house can be sold or transferred without any encumbrances or liens. A simple example of a lien would be if someone had work done to the home and then refused to pay the contractor. The contractor could then place a lien on the property with the intent that the owner could not sell the property without first paying the contractor for the work they did. Your attorney's title rundown is also important to confirm that the seller has the sole right to sell the property. If an owner has passed away, for example, appropriate documents may need to be filed with the courts and town before the home can be sold in their absence. Another important one with residential homes here in Rhode Island and in many other states are smoke certificates and fire safety compliance. If you negotiated the seller being responsible for confirming the home is in compliance with local and state fire safety requirements, be sure to request and get a copy of the smoke certificate provided by the fire marshal or whatever comparable documentation is customary in your area. Now, let's talk about the mortgage contingency. When you're flying solo, it's up to you to make sure you don't go soaring past this milestone and excitement because it could cost you big time. You'll need to stay in tight communication with your mortgage lender, and if they can't meet the deadline that you set in your contract, be prepared to ask for an extension from the seller, which will need to be in writing to fully cover your earnest money deposit. Understanding these contingencies and how to satisfy them means you can navigate the home buying process with confidence and ensure yourself a smooth path to closing even without a guide by your side. That wraps up episode 1. Remember, if you found this information valuable, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share with others who might benefit from it. See you for episode 2, where we dig into the exciting milestone of being clear to close. Just 3 more episodes to go, guys.